With all of the insane new Pokemon in the ROM hack Elite Redux, there are bound to be a few that go under the radar. Pokemon that might not look broken on the surface, but can be valuable members to any team. One of these Pokemon is Redux Clefable and its new Mega Evolution. So what makes it so good, and is it underrated? Starting with the base form, we have Redux Clefable and its new typing being Pure Rock. This is a pretty bad typing defensively with 5 super effective weaknesses and only 4 resists. It's more of a defensive Pokemon though, so it can be a little difficult to make work. Redux Clefable's highest stat is Special Attack, sitting at 115, but with only 75 in speed, it's not going to be sweeping teams. Having 95 in HP and having 83 and 90 in defense and special defense respectively, it's not going to be that tanky either. Luckily, it has plenty of abilities and moves to help it out. One of its choice abilities is Prism Armor, which will reduce the power of super effective moves against it by 35%, meaning all of its weaknesses really aren't as big of an issue, making it harder to take out. But it's also even better because it also has Solid Rock as an innate ability, which also reduces super effective moves by 35%. These two stacking together basically removes all of its weaknesses. So despite its average defenses, it won't be going down so easily. It could also run the ability Magic Guard instead, helping it out both offensively and defensively. With Magic Guard, it won't take damage from burns or poison, but will also ignore Life Orb damage so it can dish out even more power on its moves. It's a win-win. With the Nocturnal innate ability, its Dark and Fairy moves get a 25% increase to power. The last choice ability it can run is Loose Rocks, setting up Stealth Rocks when it's hit with a contact move. This is really more helpful for its team, but can maybe break a Focus Sash Pokemon that otherwise would have stopped it. Redux Clefable is not bad at all, especially in the early game. The Mega form is where things really start to get interesting. Mega Redux Clefable is not my favorite design in this game, and because of that, I never really wanted to use it. But after seeing what it can do, I might have to change my mind. The Mega form does not change its typing, still being Rock, but has some really nice additions to its stats. Special Attack still remains its best stat, being raised to 140, which is the exact same as Origin Form Giratina, by the way. The stat raising the most is Special Defense, now sitting at 120. With 103 in defense, it's actually quite bulky. The abilities paired with its move pool is where things become insane. It's already bulky like I said, but it keeps the Solid Rock innate ability like its previous form, meaning even when using a super effective move against it, it won't go down easily. Letting it set up with a move like Cosmic Power, allowing it to get tankier and tankier. This isn't that busted on its own, but it also has some of the best recovery in the entire game. This being because of one of its other innate abilities, Moon Spirit. Moon Spirit will make the move Moonlight recover 75% of its HP. Whatever damage you manage to get on it will just be erased, and now it's going to continue to stack its defense boosts. Moon Spirit also gives Dark and Fairy moves Stab, so it can run Moonblast or Pixie Beam and do great damage. Speaking of stab damage, one of its choice abilities is Rocky Payload, giving all rock and throwing moves a 50% power increase. On top of the stab damage it's already getting, rock moves like Meteor Beam, Gem Missile, and even Diamond Storm are insanely powerful. So after bulking up, it can actually start dishing out damage. However, I think pairing Diamond Storm with its other choice ability, Serene Grace, is much better. Since Serene Grace doubles the effect of moves, Diamond Storm will raise its defense by 2 stages each time it's used. Defense is the lower the defenses, and the fact it can be doubled in one move is so broken. It can quickly get to a point where only a critical hit can stop this thing. The fact it has Dazzling blocking priority is also a nice touch and makes it an excellent partner for doubles. The last choice ability it has is pretty much for double battles exclusively. Lunar Affinity is the signature ability of Mega Redux Clefable and will copy any lunar move used by another Pokemon. So it can set up with Cosmic Power or Mystic Dance, while its partner uses Moonlight, which will trigger it to use Moonlight as well. Healing it by 75% while bulking up on the same turn is nuts. This also works for attacking moves like Moonblast, Moongeist Beam, and even Blood Moon. You can literally triple attack a single Pokemon because of this. Like, it's a bit niche, but it's still good. There are a lot of different ways to use this Mega and many sets to run, but all of them can strike fear into an opponent. This might be one of the most underrated Mega Evolutions in the entire game. It should certainly be on your radar for a mono rock playthrough. But let me know what you think of Redux Clefable and its Mega Evolution. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.